So we had 4 of 5 eggs hatch, 3 that hatched perfectly normally. The third had pipped quite a big open hole and broke the membrane and then didn't progress for about 8 hours. So I helped that one, which was a little bit sketch because the membrane was still bloody. It was still absorbing nutrients. So I left the bottom part of the shell attached to the yolk sac. So it was still attached to the yolk sac and just dragging around the egg for a little while. And then I just kind of kept that wet with some salt water. I didn't have any saline until finally about 2 hours later, it separated. And then I just figured, you know what, probably best bet is to put it with the other siblings in the enclosure so it has someone to snuggle with. And so far we're on day 4-ish, 4 or 5. And she's doing good. So I just keep going in there and making sure they're eating and drinking. And they seem like they all are doing pretty well. Since these guys don't have a mommy, I've been coming in here and using my hand to model chicken behavior. And they come over and they get excited. And it just kind of kicks their little instincts in and they want to start pecking. And we had a chicken escape yesterday. I got a notification on the Ring camera that there was motion in the yard, which is usually a cat when I'm not there, but I knew for a fact that all of our cats were inside. So I checked the video and sure enough, the door wasn't latched. They had all busted out. And then when I came back, I was only counting 13. I could hear some up on the hill, but this morning I did a recount and our buff Orpington Tina is gone. So either she is brooding and hiding somewhere on the hill or she got eaten, which I hope not because she was the only Orpington that we had and I liked her and she was cute and fluffy. So I will keep you guys updated on what happened to her. For scientific reasons, because we're little scientists, we opened up the egg that didn't hatch and you can see it kind of just looks like a blob. A feathery blob. You can see feet, but also there are like organs that are visible. So this just clearly never developed correctly. It was a good ways of the way there, but it just didn't finish developing. Okay, I completed my Franken fence, which is just a bunch of random pieces of things all stuck together with posts of varying sizes, and then around the bottom I've got to put some of this chicken wires for little things because even those baby bunnies can fit through here. So I'm got my tomato starts. They're in the bags over there and they will get planted today. I'm also going to plant I'm going to put some seeds in for zucchini down here, and then I'll get all the potatoes in by the end of the week. And then I never got my cattle panel. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna do that because I went over budget getting more fencing material. So I may have to scrap that and just find a spot and let them just run on the ground, which means, you know, they'll be a little discolored, but they'll still grow. So then I'm gonna do some chives down at the end. And I think I'm forgetting a whole vegetable here. So I gotta go look in my seeds and see what else I was supposed to plant. I did finally start trenching out the edge for the medicinal garden, which goes all the way almost to that willow over there. But I need to go through it a couple more times. And all the plants seem to be doing okay, though the chickens did get in and eat the calendula that were growing in here, so I have to replant those. And they sure as heck like kicking my wood chips off this path here, so I do need to border that in, but I'm for now I'm just raking it back in every time because my budget is done. Here are some pallets that are going to be a chicken coop for that enclosure for the meat chickens, I think. So this is on the complete other side of where the garden is, where, you know, I found that additional burn pit where there was just trash buried in the ground. And I found another pile of rubbish up there when I was looking for the chicken. And I'm starting to wonder if these are actually hills or if this is just an old landfill that they dump dirt on, because I keep finding garbage everywhere.